If you guys haven't already noticed, I hail from the generation of kids that were running through the hallways with their arms cocked back, pretending to be ninjas. Most of the time, I found the Naruto community to be pretty tame, right up to the point where you mention anything, literally anything, at all about Sasuke Uchiha. So the whole reason I'm making this video is because I was at a family barbecue and was meeting my cousin's girlfriend for the first time. My cousin and I are basically clones, with the only exception being he embraces 420 24/7. While we were talking, his girlfriend mentioned her favorite Naruto character was Madara. I called Madara a Sasuke clone, and her response was something along the lines of,
"Ugh, Sasuke is such an annoying bitch."
We're all in our 20s, by the way. So it got me thinking, why does everyone, and I mean everyone, hate Sasuke? The answer I came up with is pretty obvious. During the events of Naruto, he is the typical anime cool guy. He is the only surviving member of an insanely powerful clan and has apparently inherited all of their techniques. He could get any girl he wants but rebukes all advances and has no difficulty at all mastering any technique that he is taught. Literally the definition of a genius. He blatantly seeks power and suffers no side effects from doing it. So right off the bat, we have a pretty bad recipe for the male version of a Mary Sue, unstoppable and perfect in every way. But for me, that kind of changed when we learned about his origin. He grew up second rate to his older brother, Itachi Uchiha, and strived to be the best he could be. We see him clearly having difficulty mastering techniques, but he is determined to do so in order to gain the favor of his father and ultimately surpass his brother. The brother he loved so much ended up being the killer of their entire clan, including their parents. He was in disbelief until Itachi used his Mangekyo Sharingan to make Sasuke relive the sight of everyone dying over and over for the next 24 hours, I think? 48 hours? Sasuke took the blunt of a newly awakened Mangekyo as a child and still managed to stand up and try and kill Itachi afterwards, along with awakening his own Sharingan in the process, both of which were pretty impressive feats. So it kind of made sense that growing up he would focus his entire mindset on killing Itachi. He'd lose interest in friends or any form of love life and instead devote himself to the revival of his clan. Later on, after Itachi's provocation, he no longer cares for the revival of his clan and instead just wants Itachi dead, no matter the cost, even if it means giving up his body to Orochimaru. To him, training or grades were never a priority. Killing Itachi was, and to a good extent he understood more than anyone just how powerful Itachi really was. Now, after he sacrificed everything in order to achieve his revenge, he comes to discover that Itachi was actually his caring, loving older brother who was roped into massacring his own clan for the leaf to prevent civil war. Sasuke doesn't care about the whys or the hows, only the whos, so he can find them and kill them. His hate for his brother turned to love, and his indifference towards the leaf turned to hate. He explains that he intends to kill every man, woman, and child in the leaf, sparing no one. He meets Itachi's resurrected form, and Itachi manages to place doubt in Sasuke about his intentions. So Sasuke speaks with the revived Hokage to come up with his own version of the truth. Later on, Sasuke resolves to become the Hokage, much to everyone else's surprise. Much later, Sasuke reveals that his version of Hokage will be a shadow that shoulders all of the evil in the world. Sasuke will personally take on the responsibility for everything, killing innocents and evil alike just to ensure there is peace. It was an ode to Itachi, who took on all the hate for the Uchiha and the Leaf in order to save both from themselves. Only Sasuke intends to take on the entire hate of the world in order to save it. Now, after his failure, Sasuke instead resolves to make amends and travel the world, feeling that he hasn't seen enough of it and is therefore not quite ready to make the decisions that he previously made. As a whole, Sasuke's character started out pretty rocky, I can admit that, and when we were that age, we probably would have been kind of annoying too. But the trauma he suffered, the hate he endured, and his resolve in the endgame were really what made his character shine. He went from being a perfect genius to a tormented young man with enough hate in his heart to literally burn the world down. And to me, well, that's just good writing. Transforming an unlikable character into a likable one and relatable one is just a work of art to me. So I don't really understand why everyone always says they hate Sasuke. To me, Sasuke is not nearly as annoying as Sakura. who does literally nothing. Thanks for watching, guys. If you are new and enjoyed this, please drop a like. Naruto is another series I intend to cover alongside Ruby on this channel, so if you enjoyed that, stick around. Later, guys.